Here's something nobody warns you about burnout. It doesn't always feel like falling apart. Sometimes it feels like strength, like you're the kind of woman who pushes through, who doesn't quit, and who handles it. And that is exactly why so many high-achieving women don't catch burnout until their body forces them to stop completely and on its own terms. If you've ever wondered whether you're building real resilience or quietly dismantling it, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Sophie Mays, neuroplastician and founder of GritSense.co. In the next few minutes, here's what you're going to walk away with: what burnout actually looks like in your nervous system versus what real grit feels like. Why just keep going is one of the fastest routes to neurological collapse, and 3 specific body signals that help you know exactly when to push forward and when your body needs to recover. Let's get into it. Your nervous system has a built-in capacity called your window of tolerance. Inside that window, you have access to your full self, clear thinking, emotional regulation, the ability to absorb stress and bounce back. That is where real grit lives. Here's how it's supposed to work. Your HPA axis, your brain-body stress response system. It activates when you face a challenge. Cortisol rises, you perform, and then cortisol comes back down. The rhythm of activate and recover is the actual biological mechanism behind building grit. It works exactly like a muscle. Stress plus recovery builds that strength. But before we continue, if you find this helpful, a like and subscribe goes a long way to help us reach more women with this information. Now here's what burnout does to that system. When you stay in stress mode too long, when cortisol never gets the signal to come back down, your HPA axis becomes dysregulated. Either it stays flooded, keeping you wired and exhausted at the same time, or it flatlines completely. Your amygdala, the part of your brain that scans constantly for danger, goes into overdrive. And your prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for perspective, decision-making, and rational thought, gets taken offline. This means your brain is literally operating in a compromised state. And in the early stages, burnout can feel exactly like determination. Now, I really need you to hear this. The culture you were raised in taught you that pushing through is a virtue, that rest is earned, that the strongest woman in the room is the one who never stops. But your nervous system didn't get that memo, and it doesn't care about your calendar, your obligations, or your identity as someone who handles everything. When you override your body's signals long enough, the exhaustion that sleeps within you won't fix itself. Your system will take the rest it needs whether you want to or not, and it will just take it on its own terms, not yours. Burnout is not a mindset problem, it is a physiology problem. And you cannot think your way out of a nervous system that's been running on empty. So how do you tell if what you're feeling right now is real grit or your body quietly burning out? Here are 3 signals to check in with. Signal number 1, the aliveness check. When you're building real grit, your body feels challenged but alive, and there's a sense of agency and power underneath the effort. Burnout, on the other hand, strips that out. So just ask yourself honestly, does this feel like a stretch, or does it feel like I'm running on fumes? Signal number 2, your recovery rate. Healthy grit means your system bounces back and you're still connected to your interests. In burnout, recovery stops working. You sleep and wake up exhausted. You take a weekend off and feel nothing changes. That's your nervous system telling you it needs more than a short break. Signal number 3, your interoceptive connection. Interoception is your body's ability to sense what's happening internally. In burnout, those signals either go numb or get overwhelming, and you stop feeling hungry until you're ravenous or stop feeling tired until you crash. So once a day, close your eyes, breathe slowly, and ask yourself, where am I holding tension right now? That single question, practiced consistently, begins to restore your early warning system. To explore this further, please check out the link below. I have attached a guide called What Early Burnout Answers Actually Sound Like, which outlines different responses and their meanings to help you identify if you're experiencing the early stages of burnout. You do not have to choose between being strong and being well. Real grit, the grit that lasts, is built on a rhythm of effort and restoration. Just to remind you, your nervous system is not a machine. It is a living and adaptive system that requires cycles, so you don't need to overhaul everything today. Just start with one body check-in. Your nervous system needs repetition, not perfection. And every time you listen to it, you are building something real. If this landed for you, make sure you give us a like and subscribe. In our next video, we're going into episode 4 of this series entitled How Hormones Hijack Your Grit. And trust me, you don't want to miss that one. But before you go, we love hearing from you. Drop it in the comments. Are you in a push phase or a restore phase right now? I read every single one personally, and your answers truly matter to me. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.